So why on earth would you want a list? Why would you want 20,000 loyal subscribers on your autoresponder? Well, a list is an incredibly valuable resource, and one that I think most marketers, or most marketers that aren't making a lot of money online, undervalue. A list is incredibly valuable. There are many marketers that make more money from the list than they do from product sales. Now, I was talking to a very well-to-do marketer that I know makes between $20,000 and $30,000 a month from his websites. Now, he said to me, and this is absolute genuine. He said this to me. We were having a discussion at a seminar, and I was talking about the fact that I really ought to build a list. This was some time ago, and he said to me, "Do you know what? I earn between $20,000 and $30,000 a month from my products. I can send one email to my list in that month and earn more than I earn from my product sales." And I sort of sat there a minute and thought, "Ooh, that's a lot of money." Then I thought, one email. He probably sends about half a dozen or so in a month. So he's probably making an awful lot of money off of his niche. So that's why these lists are so fantastic. With a list, you're going to make an awful lot of money from them. Potentially, and you need a decent sized list that responds well, you could earn tens of thousands of dollars from a single email. Now, let's face it, the average that people quote in the industry is that you earn sort of $1 per month per subscriber, is sort of a really rough guideline. So that means that if you had 10,000 subscribers, you should earn $10,000 a month off them. If you have 100,000 subscribers, that's $100,000 a month. Not bad, is it? But obviously this varies. It depends upon your relationship with your list. It depends on how much they value what you send out and how relevant the offers that you send them are. Basically, it puts money on tap for you. It means that if you suddenly think, I've got to pay my tax bill, or my car's broke, I need a new car, you send an email to your list, money comes in, problem solved. It's an incredibly valuable resource that will do you well. But the really good thing about it is it allows you to quickly sell a new product. So for example, if I don't have a list and I launch a new product, I'm left there scratching my head thinking, right, what do I do with this then? Okay, I've got a great product. Who's going to buy it? There's no one there. I've got to go out and recruit affiliates and joint venture partners and this and that and the other, and try and sell the product. But if I've got a list, all I do is I send bang a message out, orders come flooding in. But what also happens, of course, is I send that message out, orders come flooding in, and of course many of those will sign up as affiliates, because of course I'm going to tell them all about the affiliate program, and they are then going to sign up and sell it for me. So you get that sort of momentum. But it doesn't just account for new products. If there's any CPA offers that are relevant, or affiliate programs, you can send those out. It means that you can react really quickly. So if there's a new product launch, you don't have to go through this whole rigmarole of getting your site to the top of the search engines. You just send an email out to your list, a couple more to remind them, enjoy the sales coming in. Same with CPA offers. Though one thing with CPA offers, if you're going to send out emails, some of the CPA companies will give you what they call suppression lists, and those are lists of emails that they do not want the offer sent to, and you have to run that against your list. It is hassle and can be really difficult to do with some autoresponders before you send out the email, so just be aware of that. But it's a really, really great way to earn, because bang, the message goes out, in comes the money. It's absolutely riveting. I'm telling you now, when you've got your first list, I mean, this happened to me when I spoke to this guy at this seminar, and he told me this, and my eyes just went wide as saucers. I thought, I've got to do this. I started building this. I spent about 3 weeks tapping away, putting autoresponder sign up forms on my pages, offering gifts for people to sign up and so on. By the end of about 3 weeks, I had 208 subscribers, and I just finished a new product, and I thought, right, okay, I'm going to send a message out to my list. And this was I'd sent them a few messages to build a bit of a relationship, and I thought, yeah, they know what I'm about. I'm going to send them another message. So what I did is I sat down and I wrote a message about this new product. I didn't tell them everything about it. I hadn't even got a sales page for it. I literally just said, right, I've got a hot new product. This is what it's all about. Told them all about it. I said, look, I haven't got a sales page up for it yet, but I sent it on the Friday. And what I said is on the Monday, I'll have the sales page up, and it's going to be $50. But just over this weekend, while I'm getting the sales page up, because you're one of my subscribers, tell you what, I'll let you have it for 20. And I sort of sent it out and then thought, oh no, I'm going to get loads of unsubscribes, and the usual worry. It was my first real sales message to my list, and I logged in the next morning. I found I made 3 sales. I thought, I just made $60 from an email, and that was like, absolutely revolutionary to me there. $60 or something I earned by selling products or AdSense at that time. So I was like, hang on, this is really good. So I left the offer there. Sunday night I sent another message saying, look, just so you're all aware, this price is going up tomorrow and this offer's been removed, so if you want it, act now. And I woke up Monday morning, I set to work putting the sales page up, checked my PayPal account. I'd had another 3 orders in. So, one email had earned me, what was that, $120. It was like, wow. But you got to remember, I only had a list of 200 people. And I was like, hang on, if 200 people earn me $120, if I had a list of 2,000 people, that would have earned me $1,200. If I had 20,000, that might have been $12,000. And, it was just like, wow. It completely blew my mind when I sat and thought about it. So what I did then is I've gone off and I've built lists in every niche. Every single web page of mine has a way into my autoresponders, and I sell to my list. And it's absolutely fantastic. It will change your life. I guarantee it. When you first send that email out to your list and you get that first sale back, no matter how small it is, it's just gonna, you're gonna get the bug, and it's really gonna change your life.
We have offers right now. Don't miss our special price. Click the link on the description now.
So why would you have a niche? Well, what you need to do is every niche you work in, you're gonna have a separate list. So if I'm in the stop smoking niche, I'd have a list for that. If I'm in the gardening niche, I'd have a list for whatever sub niches I'm in. So one for rose keeping, one for organic gardening, one for bonsai trees. I might have a list for parrot keeping, a list for potty training children, one for teaching dog tricks. All of these are separate lists. Now the only niche where I don't always have a separate list is internet marketing. Internet marketing, people tend to be interested in a lot of different things. So I wouldn't just have my list building niche, my traffic generation niche, my AdSense and AdWords niches. I may separate them out like that, but what I'd probably do is send them all the same sort of generic newsletter every week, or for example. But I then send each niche specific products. So that's something you could do as well. It depends on how you want to run it. But you've got to make sure you only market relevant information to the niche. Now, if I've got my parrot training people, I might know a bit about them, know that, well, in general, 80% of people who own parrots are over the age of 50, then I could safely say, well, I could send them offers that are related to people or of interest to people over 50. But if I'm in a niche like quit smoking, for example, where it could be anyone from the age of 18 to 80, I can't do that. So I've got to make sure I market relevant information. I don't want to be sending my quit smoking people offers saying, hey, look, I've got this great new product that will teach you how to make your dog do tricks, because most of them are going to turn around and go, huh? So you've got to be aware of that. You've got to make sure you only market relevant information. But one of the great things about the list is you can test products and test the market response from a list. So like with the product I told you I sold on the previous slide to my list, the first one I ever sold, it was a good test, and it was a test to see how well it would sell, and I thought, this is good. So I launched the product, signed people up for my list as affiliates, and it went on to make some really good money for me. But you can have a really good test of, is something going to sell, what price points is it going to sell at, from marketing to your list. Now, if you have a good relationship with your list, which we'll talk about later on, you can do things like get testimonials for your product. So, of course, this was a new product I'd launched. 3 or 4 days later, I contacted the half dozen buyers and said, look, what did you think of the product? Is there anything else you'd like to see in it? And would you mind providing a testimonial? 4 of them gave me a testimonial. So I instantly had testimonials for my product that I could put on my webpage and help make sales. You can also get feedback and market information. You can survey them and say, look, in this niche, what's your most important, your biggest problem? What was the one question that you have? And they'll give you feedback. You can ask them to vote on product names, domain names, whatever it might be, but you can get some great feedback from them. But a list is an absolutely vital part of marketing, which so many people completely ignore. Many marketers don't see the value in building a list because they're too busy trying to build products, thinking that the real money is to be earned from a product. Well, it's not. It's to be earned from a list. And that's why you cannot ignore list building, and your business needs to be focused very much around building a list.
This YouTube video is just a small taste of the wealth of information available on our site. Visit us now.